Howdy. I'm still getting ready, but this cool stuff is happening, so I thought I'd just put that on instead of my normal theme. You wanna say hi, kitty?
Alize!
He's trying.
Are you alright? I can look after myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet... there were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
The hour is come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
I forget which expansion this came from. Is that guy? Alright. Reminds me of the ship in Baldur's Gate 3 that you start on.
The stage is set, but will our hero deign to play their part?
Is this the Shadowbringers intro?
'Tis as we feared.
Hey, finally a stream you don't miss. Yeah, welcome.
The end draweth nigh.
Alright, I gotta stop this and actually play the game. Hope everyone's doing well. Also, you got a new plushie 2 days ago. Cool. What plushie? I still want to get Old Man Sugarheart plushies. Is my dream. I should ask you twos to make them? Hang on, let me write that down. You twos. Who is you twos? You got Snoopy from Peanuts? Nice.
Thanks, Granddad.
Oh, hey, thank you for the follow, Bad Gal Beach. Welcome to the party. Yeah. Hi, I'm Old Man Sugarheart. We're picking up where we left off. We just told everybody that we're the Warrior of Light. And we're throwing a party. And now we're doing this quest. Pretty soon we're going to be doing dungeons. They make plushies for YouTubers in Baldur's Gate 3 and the like. Oh, cool. Alright. I'll check them out. Ah, my Lord Envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you don't mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have some information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man has just sent word now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. I mean, like, he could have sent me the letter. Good morning, Old Man Sugarheart. How am I? I am great. I am good. Life is chaotic and busy, as usual. I got put on a new team at work, which happens so often. I really should touch the Aetheryte Plaza while I'm here. Whoop. But yeah. I've got kind of a reputation at work. I'm the guy who gets things done very quickly. And the business loves that. Keep in mind, I didn't say I'm the guy who gets things done well. Like, I will write any code really fast. And it makes everybody really happy. It doesn't have to be good code. Come on, where do I actually go? Oh, I'm on the opposite end of the earth. But there's so many Aetheryte shards. They should give you a raise? Well, that's the thing. With my reputation, they keep putting me on, like, critical urgent projects that have, like, extreme deadlines.
It's all your fault, Granddad.
It is all my fault. And so, like, when it comes time to talk about raises, I can say, like, hey, you should give me more money. And they're like, well, we don't do that. And then I'm like, here's how much money I made the company, and I cite every project that they put me on. And it's a lot of projects. And it's all the most important ones. And so I've got... It gives me a lot more clout and sway and whatever have you. And it works pretty well. Leverage is great, right? I mean, they still don't pay entirely too well. If they paid me enough, I might have never gotten into streaming, though. Okay. Someone new to ban. Hang on. They're getting more and more clever. Blam. Banned. The robots love me so much. I want to know who actually buys viewers, though. Like, if you actually consider it, if you look into it, you do the math. Like, it's never worth it. Can I not teleport to the other side of the universe from here? I've probably forgotten how Aetheryte works. Your only viewers are bots that spam you? When I was just starting, it was almost kinda nice. There are these artist bots. They're not actually bots, they're like human agents who go around like saying, Hey, I'll draw you some overlays or emotes, whatever you want. Just give me all your money. But what you can do, like most of them will like try to, you know, butter you up a little bit first. And it's good to have somebody to talk to at all, even if they're like, come on, buy some stuff. You can at least be like, oh yeah, so what games do you like? How are you doing? Like, it's good to get the small talk going. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in hell well, if it ain't the one and only old Sugarheart. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of art. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Okay. Oh, hey, I don't need any of these. I will take money. Got 2 viewers, and one is some German code, and the other spams you to use their Amazon code. What? The heck? Kind of a weird name. Oh, Old Sugarheart? It's a great name. Here I feel like the man is a little self-explanatory. With my gorgeous beard. The bar's name, The Drowning Wench. Yeah. I mean, wenches do be drowning. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Satasha's Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to end up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swiftperch, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh wait, that was that guy talking. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this honor, Commodore Raynor? Gonna make sure my patrons are behaving, or are you just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Old back to Limsa Lominsa. It is well you've returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers have completed a patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Coerls have taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of the recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal, our line stretched as it is. Why did I read it like that? What, the Coerls? There's like 17 vowels in the middle. That's why. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our said. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. The name of the one dude? Raynor? Baderon? I mean, I'm just doing my best out here. So, yeah. I read that. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Ladnaska. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimapella. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. I mean, you should have seen me in the beginning of the game trying to pronounce all the Seawolf Roganin names like Scanriel, Quintinian, Gregory, and look at this one, Sidrajbi. It's a mockery. Like they really make you work for the names in this one. Medieval English is not the easiest language, right? Gregory. Absurd. Hey, it's raining. How is his name actually? Mockery? Well, everyone knows the best name around. Where's the ferry? There it is. Fisherman's Guild. There's Vimapella and Riveranasu. You hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation, then you'll want to board the ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in western Lanaska, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take your hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Okay. To the Aleport. This ferry is bound for Aleport. You riding with us? Yeah. Now, the best name in all of Final Fantasy XIV is obviously Firmalbert. You can find him in Heaven's Word. Firmalbert. Looking for cool names there. Hernabablo and Fupipi. Hello, Fupipi. Hope the day finds you well. Wait, where am I going? The Hall of the Novice. Ads. A solid name, Fupipi. Fupipi's a good one. Master of Arms. Those are pretty lame. Hang on. While that guy's in ads, let's see if we can find some more cool names. Like Farstim. And Yellow Jacket Patrol. What a great name. I wish I'd named my kids Yellow Jacket Patrol. Can someone tell you if there's anything good going on? It's not. Fartstim was a pretty good name. Furkman. Hello, Furkman. How are we doing today? And Skibidi Toilet. Diamanda. Did I ever attune myself to this thing? I did. Alright, any cool names out here? It's Yellow Jacket patrols everywhere. What'd you miss? You missed me going around reading all of the names. The best one being Fart Stim here. I took a minute to like avoid progressing the story just so you could, you know, hang out. I'm still not entirely sure the best way to deal with ads. Like, I don't want to stop the action for those who are watching on YouTube later. But at the same time, I don't want you to miss anything either. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of Sastasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what epic tales you would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak to him. You can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Is this cat girl on a motorcycle? What is she doing here? She can't be the same scrubby level as I am. Unless you just bought tons of cosmetics, but that motorcycle is cool. Scarlet Flows, hello. Wait, that Scarlet Flows. You are in my chat, hello. It's you. That is a cool motorcycle, madam. When you've mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more, report to the Yellow Jackets, and scout at the mouth of the Sastasha Seagrot. And he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Let's see, what do I got? I got emotes. Get emoted at. I bow. Moody said for longest ad, so a viewer has a longer experience without them. She takes a bathroom break during that time. Oh, okay. You finally got to your server to visit? Nice bike, right? Nice staff. Honestly, Scarlet, you look just amazing right now. Like, I like the drip. This is the true Final Fantasy endgame here. I mean, not look at your butt, but your face. Hang on. There we go. Oh, and she's got cool shades too. Quit pointing your butt at my camera. There we go. Oh, and you got a cute little fat cat. Oh, and you got... That's a beautiful axe. Mine doesn't look like that. Looks cool. But yeah, that's the true Final Fantasy XIV endgame if you're curious. It's just looking amazing. You've got a fat cat mount. I got a fat chocobo mount. I don't know if I can use mounts yet, can I? I might have to visit the delivery Moogle. We'll check it out. I don't know when you can ride mounts. Anyway, I have to go to Sastasha. Nice, really big soccer ball. Sent me a friend request. You sure did. Man, how do I access that with a controller? I shall use mouse. Level 100. Nice, so you're all the way at the... You've completed Dawn Trail. Were there bees? I'm told there are bees. Did you try any of the new classes? Pictomancer or what is the other one? Viper? Can you join me for this dungeon? I think you can. I have to go to the entrance. Oh, cool. And that's the Viper job. Neat. All right. I have joined your party. Sastasha is up this way? Shrug. Get on your mount. It's okay, hang on. There's a way to do this. Ride the pillion. I am ready. Good lord. This guy's reminding me of a Yu-Gi-Oh card I saw once. Alright, that was a great try. It shaved seconds off our trip. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some you're not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting, you see, thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking the crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but a lot of those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Yes. Sastasha. Let's see. Duty calls. A dungeon beckons. Enlist aids. Yada yada. So anyway, this is dungeons. You normally like hop in a group and play this with other people. I had meant to be doing all these dungeons completely solo. Enter Sastasha with a party of NPCs. If I do that, I assume it takes my party member here with me. And like it fills the rest with NPCs. No? Is there a special way to do this? I can figure this out. Now, I guess we have to do this with other players, but it's important to know that you can do this completely solo if you want. All of the main story dungeons you can play with NPCs. Alright, let's see. Robot Charmander. Yu-Gi-Oh! You said? Yeah, I'm thinking like the Red Eyes Dragon. Because that was a dragon with red eyes. I also think he was kind of a robot. That's Astrologian. You can draw cards to give different effects to your party. Yeah. Astrologian's my favorite healer. I see. You're doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing. I get it. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and enter Sastasha. with other people. Just this once. And we will get back to the social anxiety run. Some poor sod in the duty finder has to do Sastasha for the 10,000th time. And he's gonna have to deal with me looking at all the cutscenes. See, I'm already overcome with social anxiety. This guy's first time, I've forgotten how all this works. There's the bloody memo over here. We read this. It says red. And that is an important detail. For some reason. I can't remember why. It has been a while. Can't remember. Are the clams important? Should I be fighting the clams? I'm way overthinking this dungeon. It's basically really hard to lose this. But my job as tank is basically to just do my AoEs over and over and over again, so I'm making sure to hit everybody at the same time. And occasionally use damage mitigation, so that while I'm hitting everything in the universe, I'm not dying. Ah, here's where it matters. The red coral. Because we read the memo, and it said the word red. Stop it. You get kicked. Nice kick, thank you. Ooh, treasure. I roll green on that and pass on that. But yeah, as like a first dungeon, there's basically like no chance that you can mess this up. Like the first 3 dungeons are like that. I think Aurum Vale is the first one that actually gets hard and you actually need to learn to read. Captain Madison. It seems early to be, you know, killing the captain. I guess that's what we're making happen. Hey, the first Rambade. I don't know why I greeted the skirt. There's no way a skirt's good for me. Didn't say like chainmail or anything. Alright. Smash. These guys are hitting kind of hard. I don't actually know where I'm going. I can't imagine we need to go into the captain's quarters, but maybe we do. It's locked. Oh. We've got the key. Fight me. But we killed the captain like outside. Who's this tall guy? Ooh, this sounds important. The Wave Rider gate key. And a Wave Rider gate. What a coincidence. We made it. I think this might be the boss fight? No, not yet. It's the same captain. I'll get this person too. Get in the mix. I'm not trying to overpull here. And I really don't think I'm in danger of that. What with a level 100 healer hanging out. I think we can safely ignore the guys over there. Alright, cutscene time, right? Psh, you sully our spawning grounds. Someone. Hey, let's sully his spawning grounds. As a tank, we have like the easiest job here. We just bend this guy over backwards and everyone else shoots him in the butt. Maybe slap on a little damage mitigation. You hit him with the kick. More damage net mitigation, just for the fun here. Looking good. Alright, now we gotta do commendations. How do I do those? Do I do them over here? Their commendation. Who said it was their first time? Was it Red? Or was it Kalen? I think it was Kalen. And we got a stick. I don't think we're ever going to use it, so I'll pass. Thanks all. Ooh. Alright, that was fun. Also, how do I change my chat, who I'm chatting to? I keep saying things. Party. There we go. Alright. And now we go back to the drowning wench. You're welcome to hang out with me if you like. The quests are going to get more boring, and I think I'm actually going to do the next quest with the NPC Duty Finder. Because that way I can really take my time, look around, do everything wrong. Like playing dungeons with other people, it gives me anxiety because I'm always thinking like, oh man, I need to be doing this faster. I need to understand the mechanics. I need to know what's happening. Even when like that's not really the case in the first dungeons. Such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship's already sailed, friend. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Aye. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course. But there shall be no rest until we have attained our goal. lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism and earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride in a battle unclad, would you? Our goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Thank you. Bye, cat girl. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'd wager? Yeah, I met a cat girl with a motorcycle. She had a flying red dragon. Or a black dragon with red eyes. Fishbacks. There I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light onto this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lad. You always do. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest. But in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. Just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See? Some forest folk are in need of an adventurer what can get things done. For them to ask for help for like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with the fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you. Aye. Okay, you'll be glad to join again when I do raids and trials that can be done only with multiplayers. Like Alexander and Heavensward is a pretty good raid. So, I'm not planning on doing anything other than the main story quest right now. But, I don't know, if my Final Fantasy experiences a huge success on YouTube, I may come back and do raids and things afterwards. Like the main purpose of my adventure here is my inventory. There it is. Not my inventory. I've completely forgotten. There we go. Character. And I got nothing. Nothing cool. It's fine. There's not like there's any cool clothes to wear at this level anyway. Ready to hear about that job? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'll pose any trouble for an adventurer who has survived the bedlam of Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, well, you'll want to have words with Mother Mione. Mione? Mione. Me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. I'm on my way. Mione. To the airship. Okay, you're glad to help on anything. Hope you have a good and comfy run. It should be good. Yeah, my real goal here is to make Final Fantasy XIV the movie to Gridania. $120, but they invited me. I'm going to splice a bunch of these VODs together and make some 12-hour videos to upload to YouTube. And I'm going to do that for... Oh, kitty. He just slapped my microphone with his butt. But yeah, I'm going to splice all these together, make several like 12-hour videos, and put them all in a playlist so you can be like, okay, I need a week of background noise. I'm just going to leave this on forever. And that'll help me do chores. Because I can't do anything without noise. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys the same way? Like, the other day, my daughter had some homework to do on my computer. And I just couldn't do anything for the life of me. I'm just like wandering around. I'm like, without a computer, I'm nothing. Can't play video games? What do other people do in this situation? Do they watch TV? Go for a walk? I made cinnamon rolls. That's what I did. Take a seat wherever you like, my friend. Our waitress will come take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are! The matron be praised. Aren't you the matron? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Meown. And the Carline Company Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details. I shall brief you. You always have some music with you? Yeah, I've got a speaker next to the dishes. So whenever I do the dishes, I'm listening to very aggressive rap music, as you can imagine. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, meow. But our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward. And good evening to you too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last. One who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin. I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tomtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gilmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, more shadowy figures have been skulking about in the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft in order to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have completed to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Do we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Yup. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. First time I played this game, I made an Elzen. It looked basically exactly like Mother Meown. And I started in Gridania, so, like, the very first NPC I talked to was my clone. It was fun. Okay. I am really curious. Can I ride a fat chocobo? Or do I need to unlock? That is not a delivery, Moogle. What have I done? Unlock the Mooglepedia. Where's the male Moogle? Ah. The male Moogle must be over here somewhere? Male Moogle. Come on, I know you're out here. Are you buried in other icons? Alright, well, we'll deal with this later. You send chocobos out to the Central Shroud? Wait, rent a chocobo? No, port me. Bent Branch Meadows. Is that... But is that in the Central Shroud? I don't actually know. I'll just wander out the gate. I'll walk. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Whee! Also, I was reading a bunch of text. I don't know if I thanked you properly, Scarlet, for hanging out with us in the Sistasha. It was fun to do at least one dungeon with a party. So that people who've been hesitant to pick this up can see that it's not so bad. Everyone was nice and polite. Nobody yelled at me for going slow. If you're used to World of Warcraft, you might not be used to having a real polite and nice community. But, yeah, Final Fantasy XIV has probably the friendliest community I have ever seen. Deep Rock Galactic's got a pretty good one, but there's still a bunch of, like, ne'er-do-wells. I say ne'er-do-wells. It's not much, it's just people upset and who blame their team for losing. That doesn't happen here this often. People will just quietly bow out of the dungeon if you're doing bad. But even then, there's usually some player who has the time and energy to, like, help you get better. Alright, one of these is a fat chocobo. Yes. Can I use this? I can now summon the fat chocobo mount. But can I do that now? Travel? Somewhere in here? Companion, squadron, pet, general? Yeah, I don't think I've unlocked mounts yet. That's my hunch anyway. Oh well. Alright. Speak with somebody. The Quiverman at the Tantara Deepcroft. Where are you? South. deep south. We're going to the Eorzea, Alabama. In the deep, deep croft. Oh, is there a chocobo porter here? You're a keep, but are you a porter? Yes, technically. Okay. We have touched her, and then we have learned. Oh, and this is the exit I'm supposed to be going down. Yay. I wish it was daytime. Gridania is my favorite area. And just like the forest, feels like home. Hustle, 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 hustle. Excuse me. Hey, it's these guys. Don't mind me. Oh, this guy. Huge mont. His mont is huge. Your old Sugarheart, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the deep croft and purge it of the lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cold emerged shortly before the calamity and put an end to the 6th astral era. The cultists took the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from devastation. And so, they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it only served to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deep Croft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Yay. Alright. And I can enter with a party of NPCs. These eager people. Let us commence. And always remember, if you're the tank, turn on your tank stance. It's like a light switch. You only need to turn it on once. But the game has a bad habit of turning it off. Fire or scorch. And see, with NPC players, I can really take my time and take a look around. Basically, you go down the stairs and you weave in and out of those buildings. And you touch those various orbs. And eventually, a bridge goes to the middle there and you fight Boss Man there. Kind of a cool place. Reminds me of a place I saw in Dragon's Dogma, the very first one. All I remember is like going down a million stairs and then getting attacked by tentacles. It looks like the NPCs are not using their AoEs. Or maybe they don't have AoEs. We're very low level. Let's go grab some more enemies. And keep throwing tomahawks as I run. Just gonna try a 2-pull. Just kind of wondering how aggressive I can be with AI. Kick you. Just for fun. Anything cool in here? There's all these back rooms that nobody ever sees because most normal people only stick to the main path. But you get some experience for exploring every corner of the map. I remember the last time I played, there's a... what is the place? I want to say it's the place we do right after this one. Wherever the Ul'dah dungeon is. No, that's the Copper Bell Mines. I don't know which one I'm thinking of. Had like a dire scorpion or like some big scorpion boss at the end. Anyway. I played it 1,000,000 times. And then just once I played it and somebody took me down a different path. And I was like level 60 and I got an achievement for like exploring it fully for the first time. So if you're achievement hunting, it's become very popular these days. Oh, hey. Are you counting souls? You are a void soul counter. 1 soul. Here, let me give you a kit. I'm worried you're healing. You don't seem to be dying as quickly as you could. Let's ponder the orb. Good. Orb pondered. Ooh, treasure. I got a hat. But is it a good hat? It is not a good hat. I wouldn't mind some stylish gear. I'm not sure what we can find. Eventually, we're gonna get to... what is it? The sands of Wandering Sands, the Vesper Bay. There's a quest there to get some style. And then we can get glamour and pretty. All these sweet one-button dungeons. This is not the most exciting stuff. But what's over in this corner? I don't think I've ever been here. Treasure! Anything cool? Thigh boots. Just what I wanted. But do they have the thigh squish? And another skirt. We're finding a lot of those. Hello, everybody. And another void counter. Look at him counting those voids. Doink. More treasure. Half gloves. I'm pretty sure I still haven't found anything that I can actually wear. Nope. One of these days, I'll find gear. Flesh fly? Are they made of flesh? Or do they eat flesh? Alright, overpower is hitting them for 80. If I just hit them regularly. Yeah. So even on 2 guys, it's worth it to do the AoE. Is anybody afraid of spiders? Because these guys aren't technically spiders. They've got a single body segment, so they're technically harvest men, which are a lot like spiders. But instead of hitting you with neurotoxins that melt your insides, they've got teeth, and they chew on you. Which, since you've got more pain receptors in your skin and muscle, I think it's going to be a lot more painful than your normal spider. Anyway, those are your nightmares for the day. You're welcome. Yeah. So, everyone's scared of spiders, but like daddy longlegs are like mostly harmless, right? But I think if you're shrunk, daddy longlegs are actually a lot scarier than normal spiders. Because of the reasons mentioned. Gladiator plundered arms. Is that something I can wear? Are those gloves? No. Gladiator plundered arms. Are those weapons? What did I get? I guess I can't change jobs in a dungeon. I think I found gladiator weapons, I assume. But if you're trying to figure out what the difference between a spider and a harvest man is, it's the single body segment. They've got a combined abdomen and cephalothorax. Did I say that right? Anyway, spiders do be cute. I mean, they're still related to spiders. They're both arachnids. But scorpions are also arachnids. And they are not spiders either. Impenetrable barrier. Okay. Anyway, welcome to my nature documentary. Cultist rosary. It looked like an orb. Come here, everybody. Stop beating on my Lancer. Man, that Lancer lost a lot of hit points really quickly. I mean, that's on me for sloppy tanking. But yeah, you can definitely tell the NPC party is not as good as a human party in most cases. Like, occasionally you'll get unlucky and you'll get somebody who has no idea what they're doing. Which is why I'm so glad they allowed these, like, NPC dungeons. Like, it gives you an opportunity to learn the mechanics before you embarrass yourself in front of everybody. Alright. I touch the orb. Not to mention, like, if you go through... Well, hang on. Cutscene. The biggest orb of them all. The guy. Galvanth the Dominator. Yeah, I watched the cutscene again. I missed what he said. You seem surprised. Did you not cross our gates in search of blood? Come hither, children of the dawn. The undying master will drink deep tonight. Okay. Hey, I've mapped the entire realm. See, those are the achievements you can get if you explore every corner of the dungeon, which nobody does. I mean, like, eventually you'll get it. Like, all you need is that tank who's not quite sure where to go. Oh, hey. What are you doing? Gotta make sure I get all the pulls. Leave my Lancer alone. I should have spaced out my mitigation a little better. It's okay, we're learning. Eventually you get like 4 mitigations, and I feel like you could just have one up at any time. An axe to grind level 3. Nice. Blarg, says the Mind Flayer. And not a single tadpole in our eyes. Hello, kitty. Do you want to say something? You want a bite of that delicious cuttlefish head? Plundered knives. Neat. Alright. But did we get anything? We did! Oh, look at that. We actually look pretty decent. We got a new hat. I would look downright good. Excuse me. Can I not commend my NPC players? It would be only polite. Oh man, yeah, we're looking handsome. We're looking heroic. Let's see. I could return all the way to Gridania. You know what? Let's go for a nice peaceful walk. Take the Chocobo Porter. How about that? It's daytime, so you can see how pretty the forest is. A little foggy, but still pretty. Take me to Gridania. Actually, we may need to kind of rush a little bit. The first 2 dungeons took longer than I expected. And I've got to take my kids to school before you know it. I say rush, and yet, here we are, Chocobo porting. You know what this travel needs? A cinematic camera. There are other games that do that. Grand Theft Auto springs to mind, weirdly enough. Where they've got like a special I'm riding in a taxi camera. Of course, nobody ever uses it. You can just be like, instantly teleport to destination. Which, you know, is the whole point. But if you ever need like a drink or something, you could do that. Alright. Let's take a drink. Welcome back, Old. I'm reliably informed that your foray in the Deep Croft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Oh, Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. Must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences. Ah, as if to illustrate the point. Avir's gone and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. You shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Ah, to hell's with this pathetic excuse of a party. I'm leaving. It'd be too soon if I had never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing. But you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this on yourself. Oh, and by the way, by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Remember her. Remember this. It comes back. Scenes like this have become all too common. It makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I wouldn't trust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in the task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. The word. Although, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to take care of my Marauder quest at level 30. We might learn a new ability. We've got time. We're gonna do it. Got new weapons. Ooh, that armor's so much better than what I've got, but I think I want a new hat more than anything else. Wow, all this armor is way better than what I've got. Increase HP by 20% restores the amount increased. Yes, please. Hold! Your confrontation with the beach is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature in the northeast of the Red Rooster Stead, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. There's little more for me to say but this: harness all the strength that you have built up through your labors of sweat and blood, and unleash it full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sugarheart lies abed, trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should cheer his ailing heart. The time has come, old Sugarheart. May your axe strike deep and true. Woo! Gonna hit things with an axe. Where am I going? Is it Lower Lenoska? Middle Lenoska? I can't remember where the Red Rooster Inn is. I want to say it's near Aleport? Wait, I don't have to guess. Show me on the map. Lower Lenoska. And Lower Lenoska is that way. By the Aft Castle. This way. Near But yeah, so I'm trying to chop my YouTube videos, like the normal uploads, into like individual quests. When I first started, I had a problem doing my my Marauder quest while I was doing the main story quest. And so I would pick up a main story quest and it would be like 5 minutes long. There'd be like half an hour of me doing Marauder things in the middle of it. I'm trying to make this a more convenient viewing experience by not doing that so much. That way, if anybody's Googling like how to do a specific quest, they can find me. I will be doing exactly one thing. And I'm hoping that'll be a little more helpful. Hustle, hustle, hustle. And that's not the guy. Hey, there you are. Nettard, Sigurd. Old, I'm sorry for making trouble. No, I deserved what I got. It's me own fault for not believing in ye. But you came back anyway, and now you're gonna take that axe to Kujata's head, ain't you? I know you can beat that bastard. You gotta. Yep. Talk to Sulkweeb and Bronbar. Might be as I'm sticking me nose in where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide the thought of ye facing the monster solo. Kujata's got his friends, so it's only fair you got a couple too. And what are friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like the farmer and his wain have fallen victim to the Fiend's Pact. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead to us to the big bugger himself. Okay. Hello, weeb. I heard Kujata had reared his ugly head again, and reckon you'd not be too far behind. Hope you won't object to me lending what aid I can. We've all been through so much, you and I. And I would see this tale to its end. Ronbar, well, he felt much the same, so here we are. Back at 2 to offset the ravenous beasts that follow in Kujata's wake. Okay. Alright, inspect the trail of destruction, which is north. I mean, level 30 is still not an impossible job quest, but this should be slightly more difficult than the dungeons. Just because these are like level 30 things and the dungeons were like level 19 things. Find a pot that appears to be dragged from the farmer's wain. What do we got? A hostile presence. A bird. I kick the bird. Ooh. I can finally use the third hit in my combo. I think that actually heals me. Find a barrel that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Oop, kick.
Thanks, Granny.
That does heal me. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sandra's Corner Cafe. How are you doing? That sounds like a cozy name. Are you a cozy streamer as well? You find a crate that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Oh, thanks for the shade, Goobu. Giant Oxpecker. That was my nickname in high school. Overturned Wayne. It looks like a cart to me. Oh, there he is. Doing good. You finished Final Fantasy XIV 2.0 yesterday? And just spending your time crafting right now. Nice. Hope I can keep you good company while you do that. It's really what I'm good for. My dulcet tones and... Actually, I should Google what dulcet means before I use that. But the rich smoothness, creaminess of my voice. Let it be enough. Whoa, that's a lot of jackals. What are you doing with all these jackals? Stop it. I'm the tank. You're the off tank. You just won't stop with the jackals, will ya? Here, let me turn him slightly this way, so you won't get stuck in the AoEs. Hey, did he go down? Speaking of AoEs, let me just drop that one on Sulk Weeb. Stop it. You know, he kind of looks cute. Like a wrinkly tapir with horns. Old! It appears our timing was fortuitous. The Axemaster carried me here so I could see. You did it. You really did it. Aye. Da. Do you see? Old killed the bastard. He's finally dead. Thank you. Thank all of you. Old, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? When I was bigger, I mean, I want to protect folk too. Keep them safe from, you know, monsters and things. If you train hard, then naught is beyond your reach, young man. And that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see, I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Don't train every single day. You gotta take a day off in between each. 3 days one week, 4 days the next week. I'll send you Mark Ripto's training regiment for basic strength. You'll be shredded like old man Sugarheart. Well done, old. I knew from the first moment we met that you would be rise to meet any challenge. I saw it with my own eyes and I can scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. It's done, old. You answered the boys' prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be awaiting your triumphant return to Limsa Lominsa. I got 20 seconds left on my teleport. How am I enjoying Final Fantasy XIV so far? I'm enjoying it a lot. To be honest, it's my favorite game I'm playing right now. And so, like, I'm a little sad when I'm playing the other games, even though they're good too. We're playing Love Ghosty and, what is the other one? Dave the Diver. And the problem is, Dave the Diver keeps being fun. And Love Ghosty's cute too. Got a bit of a reputation for playing cozy games, so I have to keep at least one on the menu at all times. And so Love Ghosty is filling that void, even though nobody seems to know it exists. I don't know, I like it. It's cute. But Final Fantasy XIV has been one of my favorite games for a long time. I bought it way, way, way back when. I actually have the collector's edition from when it first came out, before the realm was reborn. That was truly a mighty feat, old. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of his discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Wernzone, pass on to you our guide's final technique, our guild's final technique, the thrill of battle. This skill teaches you to embrace the fear and danger of combat, allowing you to push well beyond the normal limits of your stamina. Though the thought brings me joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the guild sustain you as you strive for even greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that I am certain. You enter a realm of our craft which even I have never set afoot. I hope that you reach the very boundaries of your art. You will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, old, may your axe swing ever true. Okay, now I get to choose something. Can I? Which one do I want? New set of pants wouldn't be missed. But I think I want a new hat. This yellow one doesn't seem to fit. I've learned the thrill of battle. Alright, new hat. Ooh, and new weapon too. There we go, and it matches the shirt. Nice. Like, whenever you're sporting more than two colors, it always looks terrible. But here we go. Green and red. I look like a Christmas tree. Alright. Well, it's time for me to go, but we can go ahead and take an airship trip to Ul'dah in the meantime, and I'll sign off there. But yeah, I've had Final Fantasy 14 for a long time. I never got too far into it. Well, I say too... Alright. I'm going the wrong way. I was lured in by cat girls doing squats on that dead guy. It do be Limsa Lominsa in here. But yeah, so I've played before. The farthest I've gotten is somewhere in Stormblood, which is the third expansion. Or, sorry, the third stage. There's a Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, and then Stormblood. And I didn't get very far into Storm's Blood. Honestly, my social anxiety is what, like, stopped me. Because every time I would go into a dungeon, I'd be so terrified of embarrassing myself or failing or letting people down that I would study each dungeon intensely. And so, like, I'd be going through the main story quest, and then a dungeon would come up, and I'd spend a day, like, researching on how to not let everybody down. And so, that actually got pretty boring and annoying. And the dungeons kept getting harder and more complicated. Like, I'd never failed a single one. I never let anybody down. But I didn't want to do that work. And so when they announced the patch that lets you do dungeons with NPC parties for the entire main story quest through the entire game, all the way through Dawn Trail, like, that was huge for me. Because now, I don't have to embarrass myself publicly. I mean, I'm doing it on stream, but I don't think I'm letting anyone down. You're all welcome to watch me embarrass myself. Oh, I should have gotten a screenshot of that. But I need to make a thumbnail for the movie. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go for another flight. What's the screenshot button in Final Fantasy XIV? Is it print screen? It's print screen. Because my outfit is, for the first time, is coordinated. And so I look good. All right. And now back to, well, wait, no, hang on. Where is this? The Black Shroud? I need to get the quest from Gridania. See, I needed to fly around anyway. Airship trips for days. But yeah, now that there are NPC dungeons, I can just hop into the dungeon and fail by myself several times and learn the best way to learn, you know, by doing. But I won't be letting anyone down along the way. And that makes me happy. What am I doing? Right. Somebody waved at me. Who's this? Doggy. Hello, doggy. What you doing? Giving me a cheesecake? Well, thank you. Hang on. You can have a steak. Trade accepted. Is there an emote for thanks? Pay respects. It's you. Sandra's Corner Cafe. Thank you. I should have known. Only a wonderfully cozy corner cafe would have cheesecake. I will add you as a friend. There's the add as a friend button. Let's see. Player search. Ah. That's even better. There we go. Yay. Level 65. Yeah, that's about where I got in the game. How are you enjoying Final Fantasy XIV? You've still got like 3 or 4 expansions to go yourself. Unless this is not your only character. I can examine this mask of healing, hey? Oh. I like the healing mask. It's cool. Sky harness. Lovely. Nice and lavender. I like your style. Very cute. Hey, it's fun. It's not your first time playing either. You stopped post Dragon Song last time, so the end of the Heavensward expansion. Yeah. Heavensward was really good. I mean, I got a little tired of the snow, but it was a fun expansion. Alright. It is lovely to meet you, Doggy Latte, aka Sandra's Corner Cafe. But I have to go get my kids to school, so I am signing off for now. Thank you so much. It's nice that I'm starting to make friends here in Final Fantasy XIV. It is unavoidable. The community's just so nice. Lifelong friendships happen all the time. Goodbye. And goodbye to everyone in chat. Nope. I can only wave goodbye to Doggy. We'll just have to take my word for the goodbye. Alright. Have a great day, everybody. I had a good time. We will play more of this tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stick around and we'll find somebody to raid. Now, anyone I'm following playing games? A few people. Ooh, Aesrin's playing Black Myth Wukong and has been for 9 hours. I'm gonna skip raiding her because she could stop at any moment, but I do owe her a raid. I'm gonna raid Riri playing Cuisinier because it's one of the best games I've played. One of my favorite cooking games of all time. Have a great day, old man Sugarheart. Thanks for the company. Thank you for the company. I just stood in one place. You were my company.